The LaserPecker LP4 is the world's first truly portable laser engraver. I'm going to test how portable it is right now. I'm going to put this laser engraver in the back of my car, and we're going to drive out to a parking lot, and I'm going to do some laser engraving in the wild. Let's see how it goes. Wow, I wonder if I'll get any laser engraving customers out here. I don't know if this is a really great place to start a business.
Can I get this laser engraved for Father's Day?
Yeah, sure. And what would you like engraved on it?
Happy Father's Day. Run over or something.
So I got the unit all hooked up, and we're going to take the lid, and then we're going to set up a little engraving.
Did you press on that?
Oh, hold on. Oh, it wasn't the cable had come up.
Oh my goodness.
So what do you want on there? Just Happy Father's Day?
Yeah.
Father. Okay, so I'm going to use these two red dots to focus. Hand bomb it into position. How do you set the laser strength? No, don't firmware. No, my God, no! Okay, we're going to start now. We're going to do this.
Okay, then do it.
Yes, it's fine. Okay, let's look at how it came out. That sucks. You can't even see it. This whole thing is... Here you go. You can barely read it. Maybe you can just take some marker and fill it in or something. I don't know. I'm sorry. I was going to charge you 50 bucks for that, but I can't really charge you anything. I'm sorry. Take the other part of your... Okay, so that was a real live situation of this product. I've had very successful tests at home. I don't know why it failed in that situation. I was using oak, not much different. I've done oak before. Anyway, I don't know what happened. We're gonna go back to the studio and figure out what happened, do some more controlled tests. That was a terrible test, a very bad result for me. It was a little bit embarrassing. If I had been doing that at like a craft show or something on, I think that's what the portable use for this is. It would have been a little bit nuts. Now that I'm back in the studio, I'm gonna try to do it again, the same thing, and see if I get a different results. To be fair, I did do a lot of testing, the entire workflow of doing a portable test, with the phone and everything, but I had it plugged into interior power. That was the only real difference. Everything was successful. It's a beautiful machine, actually. It works really well. It's very well thought out, but for some reason that exterior test just did not go my way. Just to add a note, the car power was an AC inverter. It maxed out at 100 watts. This machine, typically doing a carving on wood, it only draws about 30 watts. I mean, the laser is 10 watts. The machine itself, when it's on, is about 12 watts. It's very energy efficient device. So I don't think it was a power issue, but again, we'll find out right now. I'm gonna connect it through the phone. Okay, so I'm gonna set focus. But this is great with these two red dots. Makes it very fast and easy. Parameter settings, 50. The laser power, the depth is 20%, and it's one pass. One thing you haven't seen yet is the air purifier. This is a great unit. They sent this to me too. Thank you for sending this. A lot of companies don't send all the extras, and these guys did, which is brilliant. Okay, now I can start. There's just really nothing there, so it's kind of the same results. I'm just gonna radically up the power, I guess. Repeat. Okay, so let's do parameter settings. I'm gonna go full power. Now it's sort of giving me a good result. I'm actually going to do it twice, right over top of it, just to enhance that a little bit. It's not amazing. There's a little bit of extra depth. In some places darker, in some places a little bit uneven. It could be because of variable densities in the oak. Oak is a little all over the place. It's not as even as other things. I'm not knocking this machine at all. I've had lots of successful tests. I've already done some cool stuff with it. If we go back in time, 3 or 4 days, I got the unit and I unboxed it. And you know, I was just really surprised at how complete the kit was. They just really thought of every extra you could want. Everything was labeled very clearly. The packaging was just so professional. It's truly a luxury product. The finish of everything, just the design and the look. This is just excellent industrial design work. You have to appreciate these things. These are tools that you work with. And you know, you want to be surrounded by, if you're surrounded by tools, you don't want them to be ugly tools. Of course, we can all make ugly tools, but to make something functional and beautiful is difficult, and I think they've done that. I very quickly began to just test everything around me. I tested some wood. I even brought a rock from the garden and tested that. I used their aluminum business cards that they sent as a sample, and those turned out really well. I also etched my name in some other aluminum that I had lying around. Fantastic results. What's the lesson from these failures is that, say if you're going to use this in a portable setting and you're going to go to a craft market or something like that, and you're going to be engraving some keychains or something, who knows what you're going to be doing, personalizing for people. Test, you have to test. You have to have it so down pat that you cannot fail. In this one I failed, and I haven't dug deep enough to figure out what the failure is. The thing is, I think if I got a bunch of samples and just really relentlessly tested the whole procedure, then I think I would have had better results. Again, so test, know your settings, know your substance, know the whole workflow, know the machine. Test it to the point where you can do it blindfolded, and I think you'll have a much better time. Yeah, it is a little bit scary when you just jump into something for the first time and you hope that it's going to be good. That was part 1. In part 2 of the video, I'm going to go over all the accessories they sent me, and they're pretty cool. One is the rotary attachment for doing cylindrical objects. Number 2 is the extension slide that radically extends the amount of carving area you have for slightly bigger pieces. And then I'm also going to do a deep dive into the air purifier that they sent. I'm going to actually measure it with the air quality meter and see what the best results is, see how safe it is for use in an indoor environment. That's coming up on part 2. Thanks for watching part 1, and I'll see you in part 2.